lesson number 3. Okay, so in this lesson, I'm gonna keep going with the concept of rudiments and stuff we use most often. Okay, and I'm gonna try and mix two not so complex ones, but two very important ones in one lesson. Okay, so the first one, as many of you know already, is triplets. Okay, um, so triplets, basic concept. You see them a lot in music, but sometimes it's not always. Sometimes it explicitly has a bar over 3 notes, and it says a 3 on top, and you know that's a triplet. But there's other stuff that you can get sort of. You'll get a triplet feel. It's not really a triplet, but you get the exact same feel as a triplet. And an example, it might be hard to understand that, would be imagine eight, 8/16 notes with an accent on the first one, the fourth one. So basically an accent on every 3 notes. Okay, so the first, and then not on the second, not on the third, then on the fourth, and then not on the fifth, not on the sixth, but on the seventh. Okay, and that right now maybe sounds a bit confusing, but you'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, so the basic concept of a triplet. Okay, it's not too overly difficult. It's just the most important part of the triplet is gonna be your very first note, okay? And the reason that's the most important part is because that's the only part that differs from everything else in a triplet, okay? And what I mean by that is that one's going to be the one that's accented, okay? So let's go over triplet motion, okay? So again, I'm just gonna show this for this video. I'm just gonna show it with the traditional grip, but again, keep practicing with the match grip, okay? So what we're gonna do is with a triplet, okay? It's 3, triple, 3, okay? The basic concept, okay? Now, what it's gonna be, it's still gonna be your basic right left right left right left motion. So again, it's sort of go back to your single stroke roll, okay? But now add an accent on every 3 you hit, okay? So accent, 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 accent. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. Okay? So what I want you to notice is, again, on that 1, it's accented. You hit it nice. You don't have to necessarily hit it like with all your strength, but make sure it's distinct from the other 2. So if you noticed, if you want to talk heights, let's talk heights, okay? So let's say my drum pad's right here, okay? My triplet maybe is 3 inches off the pad, okay? Sorry, my accented note is going to be maybe 3 inches off the pad, okay? Versus my 2 non-accented notes, maybe they'll be only 1 inch off the pad, okay? So there has to be, it's a visual aspect, and it's also an audio aspect, okay? So you want your accented note to be, lift your stick a bit higher, and you want it to sound louder than the other 2, because, and the reason, a lot of people don't understand the reason for this is, but so here's a triplet, right? When I take the accent out, this is what it sounds like. It's the exact same thing as your single stroke roll, and that just defeats the whole purpose, right? So, you gotta get that accent in there, okay? Make sure you get that accent. So, let's go back again, okay? I want to show this again because this is one of the most common things that you're gonna find in music, and when you start to get to playing more fun stuff, triplets opens up a whole new world of stuff to do. Okay, so again, you're gonna go 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. Okay. Some people find it easier to actually say that 1 2 3. So when you're playing it, go 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Some people actually kind of like saying the way I was taught actually was to say triplet. Okay, so when you say you break up the word triplet into 3 syllables, trip-o-let. Okay, so your trip is gonna be your accented note, and your olet is gonna be just the non-accented stuff. Okay, so let's try that one. This is the way that I learned it, and it turned out well for me. It works really well, but in the beginning you gotta say it. Whether you say 1 2 3, whether you say 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1, or whether you say triplet. So triple it, 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 trip. Right? Either one, it's gonna work. It's gonna work equally well. I personally like saying triplet, just because later on, like the next one we get to is gonna be paradiddles, right? It gets harder to say 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. It's just easier to say paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Okay, so like I said, start off slow. Okay, practice nice and slow. Uh, so let's talk like this. Okay, so triplet, 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 triplet. Okay, go nice and slow. Okay, take it easy. No need to go to the races or anything. Okay, just get that motion down and make sure you get that accent in. Okay, and then eventually you can start speeding it up to triplet, 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 trip, and then slowly just stop saying it. And then eventually, once you have enough practice and once you're even ready, you can go to like unprecedented speeds. Okay, you can go. Okay, those kind of sound a bit dirty right now, but like I said, with enough practice and once you're warmed up and ready to go, you can go at insane speeds. Okay, now let's move on to the paradiddle. Okay, paradiddle triplet was 3. Paradiddle is going to be 4 hits. Okay, so it's just going to be, again, it's sort of like your single stroke roll, but this time we're going to combine a double stroke with it. Okay, and here's what I mean. A paradiddle in terms of right left, your rights and lefts, is going to be right left right right left right left left right left right right left right left left. Okay, so let's take a quick look what that's going to look like. Okay, this, a lot of people have a lot more trouble with than triplets do, than with triplets. Okay, and especially to build speed, it took me quite a bit longer to get a lot faster with paradiddles than I am with triplets. Okay, and even now my triplets are much faster than my paradiddles. Okay, so don't, this might get some people frustrated. Just relax and keep going. Okay, so here's the paradiddle. Okay, paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. So once again, just like the triplets, that first hit, the very first of your 4, has to be accented. Okay, and again, if it's up to you, if you like saying 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, then say that. Just make sure you hit that 1. Okay, but personally, again, I like saying paradiddle, right? Because again, when you say, you break it down in 4 syllables, right? Paradiddle. Okay, your did and ul, they sound, the mind sort of blends those two, so they sound familiar. So you know that you're hitting the same hand. Every time you say diddle, you're hitting the right hand, whether it's your right right or left left. Okay, and then your pair is gonna be your attack. That's gonna be your accent. Okay. So let's go back to the pad. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Okay? So you just gotta keep practicing that motion, okay? Just keep doing it over and over and over. Do it slow. Again, no need to go to the races with this one. Take it slow. Get the right left right right left right left left motion going, and then um we get those, like I said, again, I can't stress enough those accents. Okay, once those accents are in, You can start speeding it up. Start picking up the speed, okay? So maybe go from going paradiddle, 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 and then you can go a bit faster, right? So paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Okay? And then just stop saying it completely, okay? Then you know it's your muscle memory that's gonna tell you which hand's gonna go when, and you don't really need to say it or think about it, right? It's just gonna be second nature. And like I said, don't worry about speed. I was stuck at that same speed for about 4 years before I finally got more accustomed to that motion and started picking it up. And again, like, it's not that it's impossible, it's completely possible to go much faster. It's just a matter of practice, okay? So again, keep it nice and slow, and then when you're ready, you can go, okay? And then, you know what, just show you that, like, it's completely possible to go much faster. You can go, right? It's completely possible. Just stay patient and keep going with it, okay? There's other exercises to work on your paradiddles, but right now the focus is just the basics, okay? So focus on getting the slow paradiddle going, get the motion right, and get those accents in there, okay? So once again, we did triplets and we did paradiddles, okay? Again, like last lesson and like pretty much every single other lesson that you're gonna learn, you got to keep the fingers, wrists, forearm, elbow, bicep, tricep, and your deltoids. You got to keep everything relaxed, okay? Don't tense up, otherwise it's just going to sound really, really off. Just relax, okay? Make sure you practice this. Last video I mentioned there were two cool ways that I like practicing. One of those was sitting in front of the TV and just going at it. The other one that I personally like is I like sitting wherever I am, pull out your MP3 or pull out your headphones with your laptop and play any song you like. Some people like practicing with a metronome, and like I highly suggest that as well. Just so you know that you're matching the beat and you're going consistently. You're not speeding up, slowing down just erratically all over the place, right? Get a metronome if you really want. I personally get bored of the same ticking over and over. So what I do is I find a song that I like, and if I want to go at a slow speed, I'll find a slow song. If I want to go at a medium speed, I'll find something medium. If I really want to push it and build those forearm muscles, I'll find a nice fast song and nice beat, and that way you stay interested too, right? Your brain's not like, oh my God, why am I doing this? You stay interested and you just want to keep going, right? Listen to your song, sing away if you really want, and just keep going with that motion. Match the beat, okay, and just keep going, and that helps with practicing a lot. All right, have fun practicing, guys.